the preacher does not necessarily want everyone to get exactly the same thing out of the sermon, because the needs of the people are going to be different also. So it is possible to preach an open message, a message that is open-ended, in a way that different people will be able to fill in the blanks that are left in ways that are appropriate for their particular lives. This is just learning some basic literary devices and rhetorical skills. One of the all-time masters at doing this was Jesus in the parables that he told. Frequently in the parables of Jesus, there's not one obvious meaning for the story that would apply to everybody, but the story is told in such a way that it would have different meanings to different people in various situations. One of the examples I use in the book is I talk about the story of the Good Samaritan and how that story will affect people differently depending on whether they identify with the people walking down the road who must make a decision as to whether they're going to help someone. Here's this poor guy in a ditch. Am I going to be like the priest or the Levite and pass by on the other side, or am I going to be like the Good Samaritan and stop and help this person? That indeed is how I find most preachers read the story, and that's where they go with interpreting it. There are many people, however, who hear that story and empathize with the person in the ditch. And when they're hearing the story, the question they're asking themselves is not, am I willing to help the unfortunate? But the question they're asking themselves is, who will help me? How is God going to come to me in the situation where I am right now? And I think in almost any congregation in America, when the story for the Good Samaritan comes up as the text for preaching, there are people in that congregation who are more likely to identify with the person in the ditch than with the people walking down the road. It helps that we have some sensitivity to that in preaching the message.